morning. Good morning, EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Vern. And we are live this morning in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Good morning, and hello to you, Miss Jeannie. It took me a minute to be able to get the live stream going. I had to restart my phone. For some reason, I wasn't picking up my mobile internet connection. Good morning, Ronnie Tackett. Good morning to you, Jugalassus. How you doing this morning, Jug? Now, I've already had a few people blow their horn at me before I could get a live stream going. Now, I was going to try to do my live stream up there at the red light at the intersection of Walnut Avenue, Abutment Road, Glenwood Avenue. The northbound side is called Glenwood Avenue. The southbound side is Abutment Road. But I did not have an internet connection, so when I got back up here on top of the bridge, I had to restart my phone to pick up my mobile internet. Good morning, First Cab 6869. Now, I seen Miss Sherry this morning coming down the trail over there by the Lake Shore Dinner Lake. Luckily, I got by her before she got all the way out to the road. She didn't have time to start cussing because I went by so quick. Good morning, Appalachian American. How you doing this morning, Danny? Great to see you, Daniel. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Yeah! There goes the school bus. It sure did take forever to get that live stream a-going. Good morning, Billy Burns. How you doing this morning, Billy? Good morning. I found Texas. It is all about the Constitution, about we the people and our constitutional rights, which were given to us by the Creator of all things. Now, our constitutional rights are inalienable because they were not given to us by man. They were not given to us by our government. They were given to us by our Creator. Check out my YouTube channel, I Found Texas, and you can see my arrest video for exercising those constitutional rights. I've done audits, First Amendment audits at the United States Post Office in 3 locations in Dalton, Georgia. The Dalton Police Services Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, Georgia Probation Services Incorporated, a couple of different parks. Well, actually about 3 different parks. EagleNick had to serve 2.5 months in jail and pay $1,989 on a misdemeanor criminal trespass at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, which I was not guilty of. First Amendment protected activity means you cannot be arrested or fined for exercising those rights. But they all got their butt hurt so bad that they did it anyway. Because they know this is a kangaroo court system in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. They knew they had crooked people in the district attorney's office, as well as judges. Good morning, Georgia regulator. How you doing this morning, Brett C? Great to see you again, Brett. Well, I found Texas. This is the area where there's a lot of traffic. There is a high probability of a traffic accident because of all the traffic and as fast as people goes. There is a lot of the Dalton Police Department, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, and numerous other government vehicles passes over this bridge. Good morning, Miss Amy Elizabeth 71. Great to see you again, Miss Amy Elizabeth. It is starting out to be a beautiful day in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Good morning, EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Burn. Good morning, Mr. Got Your Wife. How you doing this morning? Yeah, EagleNick likes to watch the traffic, though. I found Texas. It is a way to help my YouTube channel get more well known around my local area, to let people know who EagleNick is and what we're out here trying to do. It is all about hometown awareness. Good morning, James Andrews. Good morning, Hester, England, in Ohio, I'm pretty sure it was. If I remember correctly, you're in Ohio, I think. Everybody, don't be shy. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick a like, or you can find the like under the 3 little dots. Feel free to step into the chat and say hello. Dollar General, today's general store. You know what I mean, Vern? Now that traffic's starting to back up on the bridge here. Good morning, Miss Disturbed. How you doing, Miss Disturbed? I hope you're not disturbed because of EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello to you. Please be sure to subscribe if you've not already done so. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick a like. Breaking Bad, you know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Poppin' J. How you doing this morning, brother? Great to see you again, Poppin' J. Thank you, Miss Amy Elizabeth. I was trying to find the best music suitable for that situation. I really wish I had just stayed live instead of ending my live. We had quite a few views going on while I was uptown, and it wasn't that long after I ended the live stream, no less than 5 minutes or less, that I ran into that traffic stop. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Poppin' J. I finally got my internet to work. I had to restart my phone. For some reason, my mobile internet wasn't working, and it should be at all times. I'm on the unlimited plan. Supposed to have unlimited internet, unlimited phone service, unlimited text messaging. But sometimes it just don't work, and I don't understand it. I'd like to give a shout out to Officer Maddox with the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. All the officers with the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department that watches my YouTube channel. I'd also like to give a shout out to all the Dalton Police Department officers who watches my YouTube channel, whether you love me or hate me. I want to give a shout out to Officer Garcia with the Dalton Police Department. I hope we meet real soon. You know what I mean, Vern, face to face. I would like to discuss with Officer Garcia why he dislikes old EagleNick so much. Old EagleNick is curious to know if Officer Garcia is the one that called me out by name. And I called him a pig face. Now there's been at least 3 or 4 different officers that the pig fit, they had to wear it. And I'm pretty sure Officer Garcia is one of those pig faces. Good morning, pinned message. Here we go. Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, 17F79. To see if I was up there at that red light where I was wanting to be at, we would be able to get a close-up view of all them police vehicles and all them Sheriff's Department vehicles, because they had to stop at the traffic light. Good morning, media response. Good afternoon to you from the Netherlands. How are you doing this morning? Media response. Great to see you on the live stream. Good morning, Charles. You say Garcia is the one that took you to jail, Poppin' J? Good morning, Beaver Audits. You know what I mean, Vern. Well, it is pretty good out here this morning. It is not too hot. It's a little bit overcast. The sun is hid out behind them clouds. It feels pretty good. It feels so good. Old EagleNick is wearing his shirt today. I've not took it off as of yet. Well, we don't have any naughty beavers in here yet. Yes, sir, I found Texas. Walnut Avenue is the highest traffic, the highest accident rate road in Dalton, Georgia, I would say. Now, a lot of people get in a real big hurry because they leave late instead of leaving early where they got plenty of time. And they'll be in a big old rush to try to get where they're going, that they get in an accident and they don't make it there at all. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, we're wearing them yellow Crocs. Good morning, Andrew. Andrew James CS. Good morning to you in Tucson, Arizona. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Cure. How you doing this morning? Are you on duty right now with the Dalton Police Department, or you work the second shift? Good morning, Nursultan. Hot coffee and donuts. Are you at the Krispy Kreme or the Dunkin' Donuts? You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I'll be glad to meet you at the station. I'm not scared to come up there. Good morning, Sandra Willoughby. Oh, EagleNick is not afraid to come up there to that Dalton Police Services Center. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick doesn't eat donuts. I appreciate it, though. Why don't you jump in one of them cruisers and ride over here and bring me a couple? Make the Dalton Police Department look good. You know what I mean, Vern? Stop off there at the store and pick old EagleNick up an ice cold Mountain Dew. Now you can park right here at the King Smoke and Bakes convenience store and I'll walk down there to you. Dalton Utilities blowing their horn. Good morning, Dalton Utilities. Now we also have a lot of our city government workers who works for Dalton Utilities who watches YouTube, my YouTube channel. I would like to thank them all as well. I would like to give a shout out to Ponders Funeral Homes. I'd like to give a shout out to my friends who works at the Colonial Hills Ponders Funeral Homes. Hey, Garcia ain't messed with me. Garcia ain't even seen it coming yet. Like I said, I want to have an encounter out here with Officer Garcia. I'd like Officer Garcia to explain to EagleNick why he dislikes me. I want to know if he is the one that called me by name. Oh, Officer Garcia, I was told he's working at the International House of Pancakes. I was told Officer Garcia is a feelings enforcement officer. It sure is media response. That is why I chose this area. Like I said, this is a real high traffic area. There is a lot of Dalton police vehicles, a lot of Whitfield County Sheriff's Department vehicles, as well as Dalton Utilities, the Whitfield County Fire Department, and the Dalton City Fire Department. All travel up and down this road. Good morning, S-O-Z Sosbindy, Sosbindy. Hello to you. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I've never seen that word before. Maybe old Cure there come out here and bring EagleNick a Mountain Dew and some of them donuts. He said he was sitting up there at the Dalton Police Services Center back in the back lot where they park their cruisers. Maybe it is the police chief. You know what I mean, Vern? Or it could be Lieutenant Bishop. It could be Lieutenant Locke. It could be one of the little coward officers that works for the Dalton Police Department, like Officer Black and Officer Allen. Officer Black and Officer Allen is a couple of piece of shits. We've not run into Officer Black or Officer Allen since the first time. Good morning, Runits. How you doing? Runits. Good morning, Billboard. What a funky name, Billboard. Eberd. Good morning, Christopher Cool. Good morning, Miss Eileen on myself. You know what I mean, Vern? Everybody, please be sure to double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. We have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Now, those super chats work real well if you have a message you want to get out. You put your message in that super chat. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Good morning, Octo Bazoo. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. We had 2 cars in a row blow out us that time. We only caught the backside because I was showing the view around here. Good morning, GHB. Good morning, Marcus. Look, there went the Georgia State Patrol right there. I didn't even see them. That little car. Unless that was a county. Good morning, Newfound Life today. How you doing, Mr. Jack Walls? Yep, we are located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. There's that train. Good morning, Leah Bobia. How you doing this morning, Miss Leah? Good morning, Juan. Good morning to you, Juan Salinas. Good morning, Silent Gamer. Crime. Here goes some new cars. There's that lady that comes down there every day and feeds the cats. Now she feeds all them little cats down here. Good morning, California Dreaming. No, I'm not ignoring your comments, Marcus. I was sort of busy right there, brother. Good morning, Doctor Who. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, that lady feeds them cats 7 days a week. And she doesn't buy the cheap cat food. She buys that Friskies cat food. Not only does she buy the dry food, but she feeds them that canned Friskies cat food too, the wet food. See if we can get down through here where we can look under the bridge. Well, looks like somebody's been staying there. There's a bag up there. Somebody left their backpack or their some kind of bag. It might be one of them cooler bags. But you see that great old big bag of cat food sitting there, then that she's got cans of that cat food. She feeds them cats 7 days a week. Hello, Steve. Steve. Hey, whose birthday was it? I seen somebody say something about a birthday. Shoreline Fishing Studios. Shoreline. Good morning, Shoreline Fishing Studios. I didn't see that there. Good morning to anybody I may have missed. Good morning, JS. That is EagleNick. Leave off the B, brother, and you got it. EagleNick. Oh, I finally got it. I finally figured out why JS calls me EagleNick. That B is a capital B. That stands for Bad EagleNick. You know what I mean, Burn? There goes our friend Skeeter getting in the car. Skeeter! 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 Well, happy birthday to you, Marcus. Everybody give old Marcus a happy birthday shout out. There goes our friend Daryl. Daryl, what's up, brother? You better watch out walking with those Skeeter. He'll get you in trouble. Oh, Skeeter will get you in trouble. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Rach Myers. Good morning, Drew Allen Mind. Alien Mind. Drew Alien Mind. You got an alien mind? Let's see who else I missed. Good morning, Sarah in Getty. Serengeti. Good morning. That's Serengeti. That's in Africa, ain't it? Now that lady is so kind. She feeds cats in about 3 or 4 different locations that are stray feral cats that otherwise would go hungry, but they can depend on her. Dalton Utilities. As long as that lady is alive and she is able, physically able, them cats can be sure that they will have something to eat. Now, God forbid anything ever happened to the woman. I don't know what would happen to all them poor cats. They would probably starve to death, or they would get ran over getting out in the road looking for something to eat. Now, she's been feeding cats like that for quite a few years, I've been told. Nope, I'm not homeless, but thank you, Shadow Auto. Hey, I'll tell you what, Marcus G, that is something that weighs on my mind, worrying about poor, defenseless animals. You know, a cat is not like a raccoon or a possum or anything else out in the wild. They are domesticated. It breaks my heart every time I see a poor dog or cat laying out in the road that somebody has ran over because they were in such a big hurry to get to wherever they were going. And then if they are not taken up out of the road, they end up keep getting run over, and I can't stand that. It doesn't matter to me if it is a dog, a cat, a squirrel, a possum, a rabbit, a turtle, whatever it may be, even a bird. If it's laying in the road, I try my best to get it out of the road. There is no need for it to keep getting ran over. It is already dead. You're not going to make it any deader. I know it doesn't feel it anymore, but it does not make me feel good to see them like that. Good morning, Patrick. Huh? How you doing, Patrick? EagleNick is doing pretty good this morning. We're showing 166 people on the live stream, but we've only got 38 likes. Double tap your screen to give a like. It is always free. It is free to like, share, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Now, EagleNick does not hide any of his content behind a membership, even though I have memberships available and have been able to use them for over a year. Now, the reason I do not use memberships is because I do not want to exclude anyone from being able to watch any of my content. Now, I know a lot of people says that is perks. It don't hurt your channel. It's just a perk for members. But if it is something that everybody cannot see unless they paying money, it is limiting access to someone who may not have the money to pay. Good morning, Jim Campbell. Good morning, John. Kick it, JLB, Dallas, Georgia. Damn, that truck there was from Dallas, Georgia. Good morning. Freight Catholic, code name Narc. Nope, this guy is not a transgender sexualizer. You may be talking about yourself. Quit looking in the mirror, casting off your reflection on old EagleNick. Old EagleNick does not take bait. You know what I mean, Burn? Nice try, but keep on fishing. And I don't want to put anybody in excessive timeouts, please, California Dreaming. Just put them in a timeout for 30 seconds. If we do not feed the trolls, they will eventually go away, or else they will starve to death. All trolls are welcome. Well, we are on the sidewalk one more time. We are on the sidewalk. We're not out in the traffic. I done had to answer that too many times. Good morning, Zelda. Yeah, we just don't want to put anybody in an excessive timeout. And I do not want anyone hid from the channel. Please. Even them trolls need love too. That is just their cry for help. Good morning, Zayden Plot. Good morning, and good morning, Random Stuff. How are you all doing? Thank you all for coming on to the live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already done so. Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. Be sure to share my content and my channel's link. Good morning, Buzz. Good morning, YouTube Audits 2.0. Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Welcome back, Uncle Artie. Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter. How you doing, Michael Kunkel? No, oh, EagleNick actually said, do not put people in an excessive timeout. I am a First Amendment auditor, but I am also a constitutionalist and believe in free speech. Now, there is certain speech that is not protected. Good morning, JD187. Great to see you this morning, JD. How are you doing today, my friend? morning, Cody Young. No, I hate to tell you, but hate speech is not protected. Good morning, Brad. Root beer. Cody Young, where are you from? You know what I mean, Vern. Don't be dumb. Well, I thought O'Cure was going to bring EagleNick a ice cold Mountain Dew and some of them there donuts. Now, O'Cure said he is with the Dalton Police Department. No, hate speech is not protected because hate speech could lead to violence. Any kind of speech that would incite violence is not protected. You can be charged federally for hate speech. No, it is on a lot of the live streams, but you have to go back and check out all of my content. You have to check out the videos as well. Here we have it. Looks like the Dalton Police Department. Vehicle number 47. I don't see no Mountain Dew or donuts, though. You know what I mean, Vern. Well, the only reason they have those rights is because they do not use violent rhetoric. Now, I do not agree with that. Good morning, devil on my shoulder. Well, O'Cure said that he was at the Dalton Police Department and he had some donuts. He told me to come up there and he'd give me some donuts. But I was just telling him it'd be a whole lot easier for him to hop in one of them cruisers and come park right up here at the King Smoke and Bakes convenience store, and I'd walk down there to him. You know what, EagleNick would have to ride his bicycle all the way across town. Got a whole lot of Dalton police officers that like to run over me if they got the chance. Especially if they saw me carrying donuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Matthew McHenry, Golden, Colorado. Kick it! Here goes a bad ride, boy. I'd like to have that. I'd like to have one of them Dodges. I'd like to have one of them real bad Dodges with that scat pack. And I'd like to go over there on the Autobahn. Good morning, Bead Boy 909. I do not know anything about the new BBC law. What is that? I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. We got another train coming. Good morning, John Silva. I don't think that they would keep a Dodge Charger off the Autobahn. But if so, that just goes to show what EagleNick knows about the Autobahn. You know what I mean, Vern? Gibco. Oh, they're hauling that asphalt to pave roads. That is another one of them asphalt trains. It's hauling asphalt. You know what I mean, Vern? They are hauling asphalt. Hey, you better watch what you say, Cody Young. Believe me, the feds are watching, and what you're saying, it could be considered as hate speech. You can't hide on the internet. Don't think they can't find you. They can track your ISP, which is your internet service provider, and they can track you right to wherever you're at. You know, if you want to say stuff like that, feel free to do it, but EagleNick does not support it. Good morning, Michael G. in Lexington, North Carolina. Boy, that is a lot of road building materials. better with Blanc. Hey, Cody, don't love yourself in here. Don't get anything sticky in the chat. You know what I mean, Vern? If you make a mess in the chat, Cody Young, be sure to clean it up. Well, all I know to say about that Free Palestine movement is there is no Palestine. There is no nation of Palestine. There is a nation of Israel. Richie, good morning, Richie, baby. Richie boy. Is that Richie Rich? Is your name Richie, or does that describe your financial situation? You're one of them Richie Richies. Well, EagleNick stands up for everybody. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation you find yourselves in. Of course, I stand up the most for the poor and the homeless, because they are the ones who have their rights violated the most. They are the ones who has their rights violated so easily, because nobody other than the poor and the homeless cares about the poor and the homeless. Our government doesn't care about the poor and the homeless. EagleNick from head to toe. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning to you all. Thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Richie boy, the first of the 10 Commandments says, I am the Lord your God, and I am a jealous God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. The second commandment says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. Well, I hate to tell you, it is in the scripture that every word in the Bible is given to man by inspiration from the Creator. Good morning, Brad. How you doing this morning, Brad? I'm doing pretty good, Brad. Doing pretty good out here. The sun ain't too bright bothering me right now. It's hid behind them clouds for the moment. But it won't be long. It'll be breaking out, and it'll get extremely hot out here. So EagleNick will not be here for very much longer. You know what I mean, Vern? It doesn't look like that Dalton Police Department officer is going to bring old EagleNick any of them donuts or a Mountain Dew. So they offered to give EagleNick some donuts if I come up there to the police services center. But it would be a whole lot easier for him to hop in one of them patrol cars and just come right down here to this King Smoke and Bates convenience store right here on Walnut Avenue, and he could bring EagleNick some of them there donuts, and he could bring EagleNick an ice cold Mountain Dew, and maybe we could have a little chat. Or maybe he could send it to us via Officer Garcia with the Dalton Police Department. And Officer Garcia could explain to EagleNick why he dislikes me so much. Good morning, Broke Claude. Check this out. Check that out. Now, Marcus, Tina Turner used to sing a song, said, "We don't need another hero." You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick is not trying to be a hero. I'm just trying to stand up for the Constitution. I'm trying to stand up for our constitutional rights, which gets trampled on every day by too many people within our governments. They seem to forget that their position of authority, everything they have comes through we the people. It all begins with we the people. Without we the people, they would not have those jobs. They would not have the ability to extort money out of citizens. They would not have the ability to line their pockets at the taxpayers' expense. There is too much crookedness in our government throughout the United States of America that when they have any kind of stuff they have to have built or services provided, that they pick the people that they will get kickbacks from, where it lines their pockets, taking more money away from the taxpayers. It is called greed. Good morning, Motor City 5. United we stand, but divided we fall. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, EagleNick may not be as eloquent of speech as some of the other auditors out there, like Long Island Audit or Bay Area Transparency, or Honor Your Oath. But EagleNick does not let my speech stop me from standing up for my rights. And if the government does not like it, they can kick bricks. You know what I mean, Vern? There was a wise man once said, "Give me liberty or give me death." But EagleNick Audit says, "Give me liberty and hold your breath." You know what I mean, Vern? Because I stand up. I stand firm in the belief of the United States Constitution. I stand firm in our constitutional rights that was granted to us by the Creator of all things, not by man or our government. Now, the United States was created first, and then our Constitution was written to protect the rights of we the people. And then our federal government was formed to serve we the people, to ensure that our rights are protected, that they are not infringed on. Yeah, our government forgets. They seem to think they work for themselves. They are only serving their own self-interests. They do not give a damn about we the people and the struggles that we face on a daily basis. As long as they pad their pockets at the taxpayers' expense, they are A-OK with everything that goes on all around us. Our government is perfectly okay with all of the homeless veterans living on the streets all over the United States of America. They are perfectly okay with all the homeless people. Now, our government has moved to criminalize being homeless, to where they can arrest the homeless. They can put them on probation. They can make them do community service. Because they do not have money for them to take any other way. They take their life. They take their time. They take their hope. They take their joy. But it is time for we the people to stand up for our rights. Now that car is dragging something up in under it. I don't see how they can't hear that dragging. But here is my addiction. I'm addicted to that nicotine. I'm also addicted to that menthol. Good morning, Ray. Ray M. Good morning, Uncle. Good morning, Boysel. Good morning, Big Chief. And good morning to anybody that I may have missed. EagleNick has been running his mouth, not paying attention to the chat. EagleNick goes off on a rant every now and then. I can't help that. Good morning, Michelle A. in Australia. Good morning to you, Michelle. Everybody, please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Now, we do have the super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. I also have my Cash App pinned to the bottom of the chat. If anyone would like to help out, support my YouTube channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Thank you so much for that $1.99 super chat. Yeah, old Motor City 5, EagleNick missed you all while I was off doing time. EagleNick had to serve 2.5 months for standing up for our rights. Not only that, I had to pay $1,989 in fine fees, court costs, and probation fees. Okay, super sticker. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I said, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find ourselves a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot just over the hill. They got soda pop, candy, and the dancing is free. If you wanna have fun, come along with me, singing, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah. I got the money, mo. Yeah, I do. I got the money, mo. I said, yeah. Wake it, shake it, come on, money. Thank you, Motor City 5. Got another one of them trains going by. Well, them views has been real high this morning. I'd like to thank everybody for being on here. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Be sure to drop old EagleNick a comment somewhere on my YouTube channel, so EagleNick could thank everyone for the new subscribes. Okay, Miss Amy Elizabeth, you have a blessed day. Okay, you have a blessed day, Appalachian American. Thank you so much for coming on, Daniel. Well, I do not know the actual time. I'm on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. I started this live stream after 7:30, so I'd say it's after 9 a.m. here in Dalton, Georgia. Good morning, EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Burn? Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Check out my arrest video. Check out my audits at the United States Post Office, the Dalton Police Services Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, as well as numerous traffic stops with the Dalton Police Department, a few with the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, and a few with the Georgia State Patrol. You know what I mean, Vern? Now here goes one of them fire trucks. Engine number 4 with the City of Dalton Fire Department. Now the passenger waved at old EagleNick. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream, Eric. You have a blessed day in North Carolina. Thank you, Miss Sarah. You have a blessed day. Good morning, Emily E. How are you doing, Miss Emily? Hope you're having a great morning. Yes, ma'am. This is Dalton, Georgia. Good old Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning to everyone. Thank you all so much for coming on EagleNick Audits live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. Check out my arrest video. Well, that sun's got out behind them clouds now. It's starting to get hot out there. Starting to get hot right now. I really could use that Mountain Dew right now. If that cure with the Dalton Police Department was to want to bring old EagleNick that ice cold Mountain Dew. He said he was sitting in the fence up there where they parked the cruisers eating donuts. He might have ordered to took him donuts inside and shared them with some of them other officers. He said he was fat. Hobby Lobby. Live a creative life. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Jewel. How you doing this morning, Miss Jewel? But old EagleNick has his bicycle parked up here. We're not going to be on here for too much longer, I don't think. I'm going to try to hang around as long as I can. It's definitely time to peel that shirt. It's already got hot enough out here. It's time for that shirt to go. You know what I mean, Vern? My bicycle gets about 1,000,000 miles per gallon. I just ain't figured out where the gas tank is yet. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning. No, EagleNick is not homeless. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can find a lot of police interaction. You can see my audits at the United States Post Office, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Dalton Police Services Center. You can see when I walked out of the Whitfield County Jail on December the 13th of 2024 after I served 2.5 months for a bogus charge of criminal trespassing at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. Oh, EagleNick was live streaming when I left from being confined. Good morning, Flip Flat. How you doing this morning, Flip Flat? I was sort of trying to hold on to the phone while that big truck went by. I didn't want it to blow it off the bridge up here. We're utilizing that chicken noodle soup can to hold the phone up right now. We're still showing 193 people on the live. We've got 86 likes. Whoa, it just jumped up to 238. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning to everybody that just came on to the live stream. EagleNick here. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Step in the chat and say hello. Double tap your screen to give a like. We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern? Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. First Amendment protected activity means that you cannot be arrested or fined for exercising your constitutional rights. Now, the post office is open 24 hours a day with unlimited access to the public. Therefore, it is illegal and unconstitutional for them to try to limit my access to a public place. Now, the Postal Service is a part of the federal government, which is owned by we the people of the United States of America. Their rules and regulations cannot infringe on my constitutional rights or the constitutional rights of we the people of the United States. And if they do, their rules and regulations are not constitutional. Now, the Constitution is the first and foremost law of the United States of America. Good morning, Mitch. Good morning, Northwoods Press. Good morning, Ken Reed. Good morning, Nick the Greek. How you doing this morning, Nick? Now, this guy's walking on the side of the road instead of walking on the sidewalk. I mean, there's a sidewalk, but he's walking out here on the side of the road. I hope he does not get run over. I hope he doesn't get run over. He's finally gonna get on the sidewalk. Good morning, Mike Taylor. How you doing, Mike? Good morning, Mike Steele. How you doing, Mike? Good morning, Hawk. Good morning, Buffett Fan Man. Good morning, Glenn St. John's. Good morning, Amir, Minnesota. Good morning, Mitch. Nope, this is not South Park. This is Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. There goes one of our city workers. That is a city government vehicle, that little red Ford pickup truck. Now, they go around picking up trash. I don't know where he picks up trash at. I've seen him picking up trash out of the highway. Good morning, EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Vernon? We're live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, Frauditor Mania. How you doing this morning, Frauditor Mania? Great to see you again. We're showing 214 people on the live at this moment. I've seen it go as high as 271. Good morning, Chicken Fat. How you doing, Chicken Fat? Good morning, Bobby Rhodes. Good morning, Officer Right Here Media. Good morning, I am Bean from California. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Nashad. Good morning to everybody. How is everyone doing this beautiful, beautiful day? Hello to you, Hawk. How you doing, Hawk? Oh, looks like they're fixing to change this billboard right here. I noticed him hooking up a safety line. Hopefully he's going to take it up the top and hook it. Good morning, 119. Good morning, A Sharp Spoon. How you doing this morning, A Sharp Spoon? So how are you doing today, Frauditor Mania? I guess old Frauditor Mania gonna come in and say hello, but not say anything else. Nope, it does not smell fishy in Dalton, Georgia, but we are nowhere near the water. You know what I mean, Vern? We're here on top of the Walnut Avenue Bridge, located in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You are watching EagleNick audits. You know what I mean, Vern? Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Share my YouTube channel link as well, please. Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available to anyone who would like to use them to help support EagleNick and the channel, to help support the community. morning, J. Ray. How you doing this morning, J. Ray? Hey, a bowl of good soup would be good about right now. You know what I mean, Vern? Some good soup with some cornbread. I like mustard on my biscuits. And some of them there French fried taters. Mr. Bill Cox said I could get some of them French fried taters and mustards with biscuit down there at that Kelly's restaurant in Dalton, Georgia. Help EagleNick out and subscribe to his YouTube channel. You can watch EagleNick getting arrested and just laugh your ass off. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick got arrested for standing up for his constitutional rights and had his rights violated by the Dalton Police Department and the United States Post Office, the District Attorney of Whitfield County, Georgia, the Assistant District Attorney, as well as Judge Jack Partain. I'm gonna kill you with it. I like to have some Mountain Dew to go with that there biscuit with mustard on it and some of them there French fried taters. And you can't never go wrong with some of that good old Southern fried chicken. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, that is hard to do. It is hard to take somebody to court and sue them when you ain't got the money to pay for a lawyer. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, the court system is designed that if you got money, you'll be all right. You know what I mean, Vern? If you got the money, honey, I got the time. We go honky-tonkin' and have us a real good time. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Good morning, Miss Joan Tucker. Welcome back, Joan. I tell you, them numbers are real high this morning. That is awesome. We're showing 251 people on the live with 98 likes. Well, it just dropped massively down to 167. I guess they didn't like how old EagleNick talks. You know what I mean, Vern? Maybe they went to get them some of them there biscuits with mustard and some of them there French fried taters. Let's hope that guy don't fall off from up there. He's got a safety harness, but I don't know where he hooked it at. I like them biscuits with mustard and them there French fried taters. Old Mr. Bill Cox said I could get some of them down there at the Kelly's restaurant in Dalton, Georgia. If you're ever in Dalton, Georgia, they got some real good southern food at the Kelly's restaurant. Tell them EagleNick sent you. You know what I mean, Burn. Oh, I thought for a minute there he fell. He's up there rattling around so much. He's changing the billboard. I wonder what they're gonna put up there this time. Everybody, please be sure to subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out my arrest video. You might laugh about it. It might piss you off too, though. You never know. If you've never had your rights violated, your constitutional rights violated, check out my YouTube channel and you'll see somebody who has. Hopefully you never have to face what EagleNick had to go through. He twisted it up, now he's rolling it up. See, they have to save him billboard things because they are reusable. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Green, LOL. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Falcom. Thank you so much, Charles Ball, for that subscribe. Thank you so much for the support. Boy, that sun's starting to get bright. It's coming out behind the clouds now. I'm glad I took my shirt off. Now here is the new billboard sign he's fixing to put up there. He's stretching it out. I wonder what it's gonna be. Anybody got a clue? It's probably a new Checkers Billboard. They probably got something new going on at Checkers. It's really getting hard for me to see the chat right now with that sun shining in my eyes. Blinded me. Well, we lost the live stream there for just a minute. Now, I have not moved out of this spot. I don't understand why we would lose the live stream there for just a little bit. Got to be real careful when it does that. It can cause an error while it is processing and uploading, and I would lose my content. But I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream this morning. Thank everyone so much who has subscribed. Thank you all for the 106 likes. Good morning, Sean Reyes. Good morning, Dale. Yeah, God forbid, I've probably got 70,000 views on this content. You know what I mean, Vern? Look up there at the top of the screen. We're showing 213 people on here at one time. Can you say that about your YouTube channel? Can you get 300 and something plus watch hours off one live stream? Do you pick up 100 plus subscribers off a live stream like this? We know that it's not the real Sean Reyes, Long Island Audit. Hey, haters are gonna hate. You know what I mean, Vern, but that's okay. Oh, EagleNick does not let other people influence my content. OptiLink, blowing and waving. Now that is Dalton Utilities, OptiLink. That is part of our city government. I told y'all it's a new Checkers billboard. They must have something new going on at Checkers. They changed out one Checkers billboard for a new one. Mr. Sparky. Good morning, Trina. How you doing this morning, Trina? Well, they've got some kind of meal deal going on to be what it is. Check out that big old burger, boy, that's a monster. I really hate to end the live stream while we're still showing 205 people on here, but old EagleNick is going to have to head on back toward the eagle's nest. I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream this morning. I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Try not to think of people that you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick. Audits. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.